Dear viewers, greetings. In this video, we are going to see about epidemiology of microbial infections. Epidemiology. Epidemiology is the study of where and when disease occurs and how they are transmitted within the population. Epidemiologists keep track of the occurrence of disease by two measures. One is incidence, another one is prevalence. The number of new cases of disease in a given area or population during a given period of time is called as incidence, and the prevalence is the total number of cases, both new and already existing, in a given area of population during a given period of time. The occurrence of disease can also be considered in terms of a combination of frequency and geographical distribution. It includes epidemic, outbreak, pandemic, endemic, and sporadic. First is epidemic. An epidemic is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community, population, or a region. Next is outbreak. Outbreak carries the same definition of epidemic, but it is often used for a more limited geographic area. Third one is pandemic. A pandemic is an epidemic that is spread over multiple countries or multiple continents. And the fourth one is endemic. An endemic disease refers to the constant presence or usual prevalence of a disease or infectious agent in a population within a geographical area. And finally, sporadic. A disease is considered as sporadic when only a few scattered cases occurs within an area or the population. And next is epidemiological studies. Epidemiologists conduct research to study the dynamics of disease in populations by taking three different approaches. The first one is descriptive epidemiology. The second one is analytical epidemiology, and the third one is experimental epidemiology. The first one is descriptive epidemiology. Descriptive epidemiology describes the outbreak in terms of persons, place, and time. Person refers to socio-demographic characteristics of cases and includes variables such as age, social group or tradition, gender, occupation, and socioeconomic status. Place refers to spatial relationships that are important in describing the occurrence of illness and may include variables that describe clustering, rural-urban status, city, province or territory, or country. The time refers to the examination of when and over what time period the illness occurs, particularly seasons and the climatic changes. Next one is analytical epidemiology. Analytical epidemiology investigates a disease in detail. It includes analysis of data occurred in the descriptive epidemiological studies to determine the probable cause, mode of transmission, and possible means of prevention of the disease. The third and final one is experimental epidemiology. Experimental epidemiology involves testing a hypothesis concerning the cause of a disease. The application of coach phospholates is an example for experimental epidemiology. This experimental epidemiology also involves studies to test a hypothesis resulting from an analytical study, such as the efficacy of preventive measures or certain treatment. For example, analytical epidemiological studies suggested that the bacterium Chlamydophila pneumoniae may contribute to arteriosclerosis resulting in heart attack. If so, antimicrobial drugs should prevent some heart attacks by killing the bacteria. However, when researchers administered antimicrobial drugs to 7,700 patients with a history of heart diseases and of infection with Chlamydophila pneumoniae, the number of heart attacks was not significantly reduced. Thus, an experimental epidemiological study disproved a hypothesis suggested by an analytical epidemiological analysis. Dear viewers, thank you for your support. Thank you.